A number is increased by 25% to become 180. What was the original number?
Last 100,000 naira mathematics competition video, we promised to show you how to solve some of the most difficult questions we asked in that competition. And in this video, we will be doing just that, preparing you for our imminent arrival in your neighborhoods. Prepare for us. Let's get right into it. Question 1 for today is the fraction question. It is 2 over 5 plus 1 over 10. 2 over 5 plus 1 over 10. How do we solve this question? This is the method I usually teach my students. I'm going to teach you this method, and I'm also going to teach you another method so you can pick whichever you like and whichever suits you. So first things first, find the LCM as we usually do. The LCM in this case is 10. All right? Now, what we do next is we try to make both denominators look like the LCM. So in this case, what I'm asking myself, what am I multiplying by 5 to give me 10? The answer is 2, yes? So I'm multiplying this side by 2. And then whatever I do to the denominator, I must also do to the numerator. So I must go to multiply by 2 over 2, which changes nothing actually. And on this end, I'm not going to do anything because the LCM is 10. And I'm not trying to change 10 to anything. So I'm just going to leave that way. It's just like saying I'm multiplying by 1 over 1. All right? So what happens next? I then get 4 over 10 plus 1 over 10. Now, the whole purpose of changing their denominators to look alike is that once the denominators look alike, you can work with the numerators and just add. So we just add 4 plus 1, and that gives us 5 over 10. So once you add the numerators, pick one of the denominators, and that's all. Your answer is that this works for both addition and subtraction. So you see how you can do all of this mentally. In the last video in our competition, our contestants gave our answer as 5 over 10, but mathematically it is required that you solve the answer to the least possible value, and in this case our answer is going to be 1 over 2. Okay, so that is one method. Make the denominators look alike and then add the numerators or subtract the numerators as the case may be. That is one method. Now let's see another method. Another method to solve this question within a limited time. So this is 2 over 5 plus 1 over 10. You can simply say, do this and then do this. What are we doing? I'm going to say 5 multiplied by 1, which is 5, and then 2 multiplied by 10, which is 20. I'm going to add them, and I'm going to multiply 5 by 10, which is 50. So I'm going to have 25 over 50. And my answer is 1 over 2 still. See? There are a myriad of ways to always get a mathematics question. Right? And that's question 1. Let's move on to question 2 and see how we can easily get the answer. In question 2, we have a BODMAS question here. And what's BODMAS or BIDMAS as the case may be in your region? BODMAS, I have a video on this. You might want to watch it. I have a full video on BODMAS, BIDMAS, and PEMDAS. Okay? BODMAS, we're used to BODMAS over here in Nigeria. BIDMAS is common amongst the those guys who use the UK syllables, and PEMDAS is the Americans. Okay, so what do we do? How do we answer this question now? We have 64 divided by 4 and plus 7 multiplied by 6 minus 18. What do I do first? And the whole purpose of BODMAS is so that we have uniform answers across the world, so that when somebody who picks this question, say in Japan or probably in Singapore, anywhere in the world, in Iraq, wherever, they get the same exact answer as I would using BODMAS or BIDMAS or PEMDAS, whatever they want to use. Okay, so what do? BODMAS says we do bracket first, then we follow the order of indices, which the Americans call exponents. Then we do division and multiplication next, in order that they come from left to right. And then we do addition and subtraction next, in order that they come from left to right. So in this case, we are going to do 64 divided by 4 first, and then we are going to have to do 7 times 6 also. When we have done those, then we can continue from there. So what is 64 divided by 4? That is 16, plus 7 times 6 is 42, minus 18. And we have reduced it to just the addition and subtraction, and from there on it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, and our answer is 40. You see how easy that is? For board math questions, strictly follow the rules of board math. Okay? Now, to the final question we're going to be solving in this video, there are many other questions that might prove difficult. So if you want us to solve more questions, you can indicate it in the comment section and we will solve them for you. Moving on to the next question. All right, this is the third and final question we'll be solving in this video. This question says, a number is increased by 25% to become 180. What was the original number? Now, there is a very long method you can apply to do this, do the percentage of, find x, do the percentage of x, and blah, blah, blah. But since you are in a tight fit, you probably have 20 seconds or less to solve a question like this. What do? Simply say, since the number is increased by 25%, it means we are adding, if the number is x, we are adding 0.25x to x. That's what this means. Because what? 25% is simply 0.25. As in 25 over 100, just to be very explicit there. So it means we are simply adding 0.25x to x, and that gives us 180. So, and this is simply 1.25x equals 180. So x equals 180 divided by 1.25. So if you do not have a calculator, how do you solve this also within a short time? You remember that 180 divided by 1.25 is the same as saying 180 divided by 125 over 100, which gives us 180 multiplied by 100 all over 125. Then you can break it down step by step. So 25 in 125 is 5. 25 in 100 is 4. 5 in 180 is 36. And 36 times 4 is 144. And that gives you your answer. Now, this concept of adding 0.25 to x, 0.25x to x is called, and getting 1.25x is called the concept of multipliers in increasing and decreasing percentages. Okay, I also have a video on it. You can check it out. Thank you very much for coming to this class. I'll see you in your neighborhoods very soon, and I'll also see you on YouTube. Bye.